Hey, so it's Sunday already, and today I'm going to show you what AI tools I kept using throughout this week. So you could see what I actually keep using in my day-to-day life without all of the AI hype that's around us. And so last week I did another YouTube video, so one of my go-to tools is Descript. So basically, let me close these things here. I record a video. I then start editing this in Descript.com, and I'm usually using the desktop version, but right now I'm showing you the web version, which is automatically synced up. And so why I like to use Descript is that it allows me to have this transcript, and then I can make edits right in the transcript, and it changes the timeline down here as well. So this makes my editing process really quick. Of course, my videos could be way better in terms of editing, but since I have very limited time and I don't want to spend it on editing too much, then Descript is the perfect tool for me to get things done. So here I make edits to my video. I actually use a lot of those AI tools that they have available here. For example, I'm automatically removing retakes, removing filler words. I'm also shortening word caps, so any silence that's longer than 0.3 seconds, I cut it down. So this already makes my editing process so much quicker. And then I go into the actual transcript and I remove more stuff that's needed to be removed. And here I also have an option to create clips. So if I make any text active like this, then I can just use the option to duplicate it to a new composition. And now I can open up this new composition, and here I can turn this into a clip that is in portrait mode, and I can start playing around with this. So basically that's how I can easily turn my YouTube video into social media clips as well. And then I just export them. And I can actually push my YouTube video straight to YouTube as well, so the whole exporting, importing thing becomes a bit quicker as well. So this is one of the tools I'm using every week because I'm trying to do these videos every week. And in terms of pricing, I'm using it on a monthly plan, and I'm using this creator price. I haven't hit any limits with this plan yet, so I think this is a really good fit for me for now. So about $35 per month, but if you want to just like test it out, you can start with the free plan at first, but then you have less access to the AI features, I think. But yeah, Descript definitely one of my weekly tools that I keep using all the time. And then once I have the video published, I come to my content system that I have built with Airtable and make.com. It looks like this. And by the way, if you want to copy this same system, come to aimarketingmasters.com. This is a private community where you can get this blueprint and many others as well. So basically here, I just have to add an input, which in this case is a YouTube link. So I add it here. And then I also have built this system where I can add links that I want to be included in all the text-based posts that I'm creating automatically with AI. So I'm just adding those links here. A bunch of them are affiliate links, but most of them are just saving me time on typing the same link all over again. So I'm using this part here, which is connected to my links database here. And once I have the YouTube video link added here, then I just add this first action item, which is to transcribe YouTube video from link. It then goes through my make.com automation. It picks the route for the transcription, which is the first one here. So it uses Apify scraper to scrape everything to generate chapters here with an AI module, and then it pushes it all back to Airtable. And so as a result, I will have this YouTube title scraped, the description as it is in YouTube. Then I also have the full transcript. And this is the thing I will need the most in order to repurpose my videos into any type of written content. So basically, once I have this action done, I will use this action field again. And this time, for example, I'm writing a newsletter from this transcript. And then the automation again goes through another route in my make.com automation. For example, newsletter is here. And once it's done, it adds the newsletter here. Let me find it. And here it is. So basically the newsletter post comes here. I can copy the whole thing and upload it to where I'm sharing my newsletters. And I can do the same for a blog post, for example. This is here. And also I have a community post that looks a bit different. So I'm saving time on all of these things, and I'm using this automation a lot. Sometimes I'm also doing carousel images for LinkedIn. And in that case, it generates different images that are also put together as a PDF, so I can upload it to LinkedIn and share it there as well. And for this, I'm using another route, which is down here, the really long one, and this uses Placid.app, which is another tool I pay for, that generates those carousel images based on the templates that I have already set up. But the content on the images is all AI generated based on my YouTube video transcript. So this system I use every week as well. It starts with a YouTube video, but then I can get lots of content pieces out of it. And also a disclaimer, I always edit my content, even if I have really good prompts, really good input. I always add my own thoughts, I always add images, screenshots, and I make edits where I don't like how AI is sounding. And next, another tool that I'm using is Publer. So this is a social media scheduling tool, and why I like it, because the pricing was pretty affordable. So basically I'm using it with 4 different social accounts, and for this I'm paying 14 euros every month, which is very affordable given how much time it saves and how the competitor tools are priced. And here what I like about it, so my channels are Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and TikTok. And I like that it handles video really well. And what I like about Publer is that I can use it for only a few channels, or maybe disable it for some others. So for example, if I'm uploading a clip, I can pick all of these channels and it will figure out what format is needed. So I only have to upload it once, and I can use different places to upload from, a drive, from Dropbox, and I can just select it from my computer. And I'll just show how it's uploading one of my videos. And in the meantime, I can write whatever caption I want or the text that's coming with the video. And even though I'm doing the upload only once, I can actually customize it for every different channel. So I can create different captions and also do follow-up comments. So this is a really cool feature. It works with Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And so I can write the first comment. For example, if I don't want to add the longer YouTube video link into my post, I can add it into the comments. And as you can see, I can also add more images, hashtags. I can add another comment here. So basically this saves a bunch of my time. And now once the video file is uploaded, I can see the previews in every channel. So it's a bit different, as you can see, from the size. And then I can evaluate how I should record the next videos, for example, so it doesn't get hidden behind some of these icons or the text that is below here. So that's why I really like this tool. It saves a lot of time if you're scheduling your content ahead of time and not doing it day by day. I know people like to say that it hurts the algorithm, but honestly, I don't think it has that much weight. Great content is way more important, and your time and energy is also important. So I would make that trade-off. So basically this includes my content creation and repurposing system for the week, but other tools that I keep using almost every week, one of them is Claude. I don't want to show you the exact conversations, but I'm using the simple Claude interface with this web search enabled if I need to ask some question. If I'm arguing with somebody about some fact or trying to brainstorm something, I'm using Claude a lot. Sometimes if I need to search for something, Perplexity is definitely my go-to instead of Google. And here I ask whatever facts I need really quickly. I basically use Google only if I need like some location, Google Maps, something really specific, or I need to see who's ranking on Google's first page. But any other informational thing I need to know, I come to Perplexity. Yeah, with Google, I keep using it for navigational purposes, but otherwise it has basically dropped off from my daily sites to use. And another AI tool that I kept using this week is Genspark.ai. And it's mostly because right now I don't have any active subscriptions with Claude or ChatGPT, but I do have some credits left over in Genspark. So I can use it really nicely for any type of brainstorming. But what's really great about Genspark is that it has lots of these other mini tools inside it, and Genspark works as an agent. So I can do slides, I can do AI sheets. I actually did it for the last video where I asked Genspark to go on my website and to grab all of my pages, the URLs, the titles and everything. So it added them to the AI sheets. And that sheet I then turned into like a mini knowledge base for my backlinks. And so I used those backlinks in my new automation. And you can check that video from last week, how to do blog posts that also have your backlinks automatically added, in addition to the research external links. But basically Genspark played a role here as well, where I didn't have to do it manually. It went on my page, it browsed the page, it scraped all of the information and put it nicely into these AI sheets. And they have recently added more tools here. For example, AI Designer, Photo Genius, I think this is an app, a Video Clip Genius. I honestly haven't tried them out yet because I'm not a big fan of using AI images or AI generated videos. But maybe I should check them out because it seems like these are more for editing and not for generation. AI image generation, AI video generation is here as well. And also I can see that they have added AI meeting notes. So this is new as well. So all in all, I think Genspark is a great tool. If you only want to have one subscription and not pay for all of these other AI tools, then this can handle a lot of daily tasks and much more. So for example, Genspark, I recently asked it to analyze my personal brand, my YouTube channel, and then I added some context where I said I'm kind of overwhelmed right now with coming up with the new topics and workflows, and this video idea was actually given by Genspark. So this is really meta, but that's the tool I kept using. And why I like this for these personal tasks is that it goes into my website. I can only give it my name and it goes and finds my YouTube channel. It scrapes all of the information. So it's not just a web search. It's an actual agent that goes and does stuff for you. And I find that this is way more valuable and I can trust the results more. So that's why this is one of the tools I go back to almost every week. And then one more tool that I used this week just to test it out more is Notion's new AI meeting transcription thing. So basically I'm trialing this. So in Notion, you can do AI meeting notes and then start transcribing. And so basically it could be whatever meeting you're at, it listens in, it does the transcript, and then after the meeting is done, it also does some summary and a task list. What do you need to get done? Like, don't forget about it. So this is really convenient, but you do have to upgrade. So at first you will get some free credits to test it out, but ultimately you have to upgrade to this business plan, which monthly costs almost 24 euros. So if this replaces your other paid AI transcription tools for meetings, then maybe it makes sense because Notion is a great tool. But only for this feature, for meeting transcriptions, I actually have been using Granola AI, where it just listens in and it creates transcript on the background, but at the same time I can do my own notes, don't forget something, whatever. And once I end the meeting, it's going to do the transcription and add my own notes into it. So this is now enhancing my transcript, analyzing it, and it basically works the same way as this Notion feature. But somehow I keep using this tool for free. Maybe I was such an early adopter, although I should be on a paid plan already because you can only get 25 meetings for free. So I don't know what happened there, but I'm pretty happy about it. But once I have to upgrade to a paid plan, I think I want to start using this Notion's paid plan instead because I get lots of other like premium integrations that I might want to use. And then all of my documents are at one place. So basically, these are all the AI tools I have used throughout this week. Some weeks are different. It depends on the video topics I'm doing or the work I'm doing, but the basics are pretty much the same every week. I hope you got some value from this video and let me know in the comments what AI tools are you using weekly and what tools do you feel like you're missing. I'll see you next week. Bye!